your brother Van Silk. Excuse my New York attitude, rocking the hip hop fundamental chain. It's cold down here in Florida. Yes, indeed. I got my COVID shot today and still dealing with my skin and COVID, not my skin and chemo. So check this out. We're going to talk about Astroworld and Travis Scott. First of all, let me say this to the families who lost who lost their kids. I'm sending my prayers and condolences. As a promoter and being in hip hop for 40 plus years and doing many events, nothing big on the scale of a show that y'all had in Texas, but just doing events. But this is what I have to say. Y'all cannot blame Travis Scott. If he was the headliner, Live Nation was his partner. Live Nation owns Rock Nation. Live Nation control a lot of tours. And here's the problem. 50,000 screaming fanatics, fans, at a place that probably was understaffed with security. You should have a minimum of 1,000 security guards, maybe 1,500, dealing with these teenagers today and the drugs and everything that's associated when y'all do these concerts. Don't blame Travis Scott. Don't put this on that young man. Just because you're going to say he's a founder or organizer or whatever, he still ain't paid the artist. He still ain't in control of anything. It's just his name. Don't do that to that young man. No scapegoat for any of y'all to just leave it on his head. Of course his name is going to be in the lawsuits. But it's not him. It's Live Nation. I will also sue the state of Texas. Because the governor is responsible for a lot of this stuff for allowing the no mask mandate in Texas. We still in a pandemic, and 50,000 people is jammed into the stadium where the Astros play at. Like, come on. You know how much money parents are paying for their kids to be in the pit? And the kids in the back is pushing forward? I don't even know what the layout looked like. Was there splitting the aisles and everything? I mean, you 50,000 fans and see 50,000 fans of Caucasian color, the majority. Because if there was 50,000 majority of black fans, they would have had a lot of security there. Let's be real. You're gonna put on Travis Scott head, or he's performing. While he's performing, people are dying. Like he's supposed to be able to see what's going on the ground. It was just like 30-something years ago when Puffy did the show at the university, the college in Harlem, and it was just too much people and not enough security. That I told them that's going to be tragic. These things happen when you don't want to pay extra money for security. And Live Nation is the sponsor of this. Don't put it on Travis Scott. Because it ain't fair. $50,000 people. That's double what would be in Madison Square Garden. All these acts on this festival. The same people like the Rolling Loud tours, the same people that don't care about nothing, that band, the baby, these festival organizers, they all get together and they get with the record labels and the managers and they coerce them to get their artists for damn near a little bit of nothing, and they get the radio stations involved, and then the next thing you know, the headliners in certain states that's going to be the big draw. Your fans need to stop acting like fanatics, man. This is just another human being. Cause of your life. But don't blame Travis Scott. Blame the people, the organizers, who's paid the money, who put the money up for everything, for them being a lack of security. End of the day, everything will always be the lack of security when it comes down to these type of shows. How many security guards did you have on hand? And if you had 3,000 security guards, don't go by for every 1,000 we need 20 guards or 50. Triple it up. Because you know how these young fans are. You know how the kids today are not civilized. We live in a different world, and y'all know that, but y'all trying to cut the corners and save the money. Now, I wasn't there, but I could tell you, imagine what happened. They're all pushing forward from the back, and people just getting trampled on, and people getting stepped on, and people suffocating. Because it's a festival. But I bet you if it was a summer jam with an Axamore and the predominantly black audience, bet you ought to have a lot of security. Because you'll know damn well they have a lot of security. But when it comes to these festivals, you'll be lax because I guess you'll feel that these people know how to behave. You know where I'm getting at with it. The black and white audience. They're no more of a fanatic, just as the black fans, young black fans. They all got the animal traits. That's right, the traits of the animal. We're in the jungle. Because that's what it looked like, the jungle. Paramedics trying to assist people while people are dying and stepping on people like people in the back knows what's going on. They don't care. But you want to blame Travis Scott. We're going to see what happened. Sure, Brother Van Silk. I got to go. This is disgusting.